Hello and welcome, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 2nd of May, 2019. We're using the Astrology Answers Master Tarot deck today. And we have two cards from the bottom of the deck. This is a theme of energy running through the day for us. Our first one is the Four of Swords. Ooh, good foundation energy. Four is stability. The Four of Swords is a card of meditation, peace, and rest. So that's in our theme today. That for me is the if you can take the day off, do it day. Or limit what's on your schedule, or limit your availability in some way. Take some time out for you. Coming with it is the Two of Cups. So we have a peaceful, stable foundation within relationships today, or partnerships, if this is a work issue for you, because Two of Cups can be related to career as well. It is highly influenced upon beloved relationships, or it influences beloved relationships powerfully. So that's where I will lead with this energy, but it does speak to partnerships, connections in your career, or how you are of service. So what we're having here is a quiet time there, which is, with these two cards, we're having a quiet time, which is positive for us. It offers opportunity for contemplation, consideration, centering within our own heart space, grounding our energies. It's really, what I see here is just improvement. Self-improvement creates a ripple effect for improvement everywhere else. And this is a theme we're definitely seeing lately too. We've got like 3 themes working at this time that are showing up in the cards. But let's see what these connect to. First card is, well, 9 of Wands. That dude could use a rest. Doesn't he look a little bit weary? Yeah, so the 9 of Wands, it's an endurance card. And it can be a defensive card as well. So you can see those 8 wands in the back, as a wall. Something to overcome, take down, or get through. In this case, it looks like this guy's been building that wall for a while. And whenever I see it, the question is, why do you need a wall? What are you protecting? What are you defending? And it's just an opportunity for consideration here. We have that Four of Swords. Do you have a wall up right now? Are you defensively protecting it? Is there something you feel you must endure at this time? And would some quiet time out help you to discover what that is and if it's actually necessary? Great questions. There's also resilience on this card, and a desire to dig deep for our inner truth. But the question is, are we spending our energy wisely here? And are we defending some kind of boundary and limit we've put in place for our own selves? Do we need the defensiveness of this boundary or this wall? One of the major themes of the 9 of Wands is a fear of abandonment. And here we have the Two of Cups. So it's possible there's something going on in relationships, beloved and otherwise, where we feel we could be abandoned. So then the question turns even deeper. If you're going to dig deep for truth, where have you abandoned yourself? Consider that. And take the quiet, contemplative, meditative time to do that. Let's see what comes with this 9. Oh. And then there are the Four of Pentacles. This is another defensive card when I see it. It looks... Here we're protecting like our energy field, and then here we're protecting our heart space. We're protecting all of our major energy centers. We're folding in on ourselves. All right, no judgment here, just an opportunity to take a look at why. What triggered you, for one, and 2, what's the fear in the center of it all? Because once you identify what that is, you can put love on it, nurture it into wholeness, and make yourself strong enough to never need a wall or a defense over here. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, it's an earth, there's strong earth energy here, and it's the sun in Capricorn. This is a card of seeking security. So if there is an energy that's about today where we're feeling really vulnerable, we've moved into a defensive, protective position. So we're seeking security of some kind while we examine our own self-improvement. Okay. And there's resilience in this card too. So the message that's coming out of it is, you know, hang in there. This is something that's passing. It's temporary. Here's a good spot for the other mantra that we use every now and then too, which is to validate what's showing up in your Nine of Wands. So I may temporarily feel, because our feelings are temporary, they rise up, they show up so that they can pass out and on. So the process through it is to validate it with love, non-judgment. So I may temporarily feel defensive or fearful of abandonment. So there's your validation. Then when we want to acknowledge the transition, but I am coming into security and safety within my own heart. And then we set the real tone, which is because I am always safe. Let's keep it simple like that. I was going to add to it, my guides are talking to me, but no, let's keep it really simple. So I may temporarily feel, but I'm moving into because I am. The I am is creative, the I feel is validating, and I am coming into is the transition aspect of it, because we're not light switches. We don't turn our emotions on and off like that. And when we find ourselves in these spaces, they can be somewhat challenging to navigate, but love is the answer. So validate, and then love, and then back to the I am statement with co-creating with the universe, stating what you know to be true. I am safe, all is well. This is temporary. Whatever this is for you today, it's temporary. It just feels uncomfortable. Let's see what's next. The moon. Perfect. We had the moon yesterday, and again, I said that often readers consider this a card of like deception or secrets being held. For me, the moon is about revealing something intuitively that we just didn't know, and it's an amazing discovery. You have the borrowed light of the sun casting this silvery glow that shows a whole different spectrum of intuitive option to us, intuitive consideration. So in this process today, while we're contemplating, while we're going into a place of ease, even though we feel potentially uncomfortable and vulnerable over here and desiring to protect ourselves, we're willing to take a look at what shows up in our intuition so that we can know what was once not known. It's a day of discovery. Yeah, that's good. So be prepared for feeling somewhat tender and vulnerable. Use the affirmation. Understand that this is a temporary state of being. It will pass, and it'll pass with more grace and ease if we're in a space of love with it. So if we're in resistance, because look at this guy on the 4, he's completely in resistance. And he's holding on all tight, he's tense, he's not open, loose, and flowing. This one looks like he's been through hell and is still standing in it. And the information over here is you can set all this down and you can go and relax, you can contemplate, you can consider, you can witness your vulnerability without judgment. That's what it means to witness. And allow yourself to be informed by your inner wisdom. It will come to you, it will occur to you today. So defensive postures, consider bringing them down. Come into ease and grace. Affirm that all is well and you are safe, and that you are temporarily feeling something that is uncomfortable, but know that it's an opportunity for you to shine and discover. Okay, love that. We're going to go to Angel Answers now. This is your opportunity to ask a question as always. So you do that and I'll shuffle. I'm going to relate it to what's on the table. What are the highest and greatest cards for our questions today? Ooh. Oh, how perfect. And this one just had to pop out of the deck. No need to worry. That's right. You can set down your worry and reaffirm that you are safe. I think we had this card yesterday. Well, we've had it at least once this week. No need to worry. All is well. You are safe and all is well. Next. I know we had this one yesterday, but listen to your intuition. Yes, get calm, get comfortable, get into the moon energy, and listen to your intuition. The intuition is consistent, folks. Most of you already know this. The ego is going to be enthusiastically protective and defensive. But the intuition, it's gonna be that whisper, but it will not stop coming. So it will be consistent till you get it. And then our last one, peaceful resolution. Yeah, you are capable of creating that today for whatever it is shows up and that you're facing. All right, our last card, our affirmation from the universe, has your back deck is, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And, you know, perfect summary card here because that's the message. Bring it to your Four of Swords. I know the swords, you know, they're considered a harsh suit in tarot. And they can be because swords have everything to do with our words, our thoughts, how we speak to ourselves, how we speak to others, how we speak over our life. So doing whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness is represented beautifully in this card because it's peace, ease, stability, a strong foundation. We have 2 4s in this reading, so we're in a super stable position to take a look at some of the sharp and pointy things in our world and in our inner conversation. So consider it because this is the softest of the cards here. And this is a focus for us. So it's quite possible we have encountered a boundary, a limit, or a self-defense mechanism within relationships of all kinds, most especially beloved. And as we witness this boundary within ourselves, we want to ask why it's there. Why is that in place? It's protective in nature. Likely it has come from a prior relationship, and it's our ego enthusiastically protecting us from further hurt. And if that's the case, we need to move it up into our heart space where love is the answer to all things, to all questions, to all situations, and elevate and amplify this energy into wholeness so there's no need for a boundary, a limit, a wall, or defensiveness. All right, everyone. Happy Thursday. Thank you, as always, for your comments. Deeply appreciated. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you know when the new videos are available to you off the channel. And if you'd like your own private reading, go to the description box below. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye for now and blessings.